Ass Grizzly Can Showdown. Don't bring a gun to a dip fight.
Outside one and out, sealed in tight. Let's all ride it home.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Mud Jug 1 channel. We got a special show planned for you guys today. If you couldn't tell by the intro, we are going to be taking a big fat ham hog leg, hog nut pinch out of that grizzly big ass 6-in-1 can. Yes sirree, Bob. Now let me pull it off my belt now. All right. Now that we got that off, check this out. Now, I do want to give a big shout out to Zona Holsters. You guys need to check them out. They make Kydex Holsters. This is a custom job for this big ass grizzly can. Kydex Holsters, the link will be down below. Big Dippin' AZ over there. Was kind enough to make us a special holster out of this OD Kydex material. I have a Kydex holster that Zona Holsters made for me for my my 40, which I use all the time. Grizzly came out with these big ass cans. Most of you have seen them, heard of them. A few of you have gotten a hold of them. Few updates on these. Now, I could be wrong, but Grizzly released these in certain states. Don't ask me where. They didn't release these in California. These cans, now I'm hearing that they pulled them off the shelf. Now I'm going to show you how big these are compared to the original. You see that, right? Big difference. Probably a marketing ploy by Grizzly. I think it was pretty smart of them to do it, but apparently something went wrong or they're pulling them off the shelves for certain reasons. I don't know. But nonetheless, there you have it. Grizzly also has the new Camel Cans. They've changed them every year since they came out with them. This one actually looks really good. This almost looks like a Max 4 camo. They look pretty sick. I don't know where, they have these in California. I don't know what makes them decide where they release these and these Camel Cans. I have no freaking clue. Who knows? So I got a dip in, but that's Copenhagen long cut. That's how you take a dip out, boys and girls. I don't know. I don't like sticking my finger in there, and I don't know. I don't get why people do that, but. So we're gonna crack this sumbitch. It might take me a while. Now, how do you pack this? Well, I have big ass hands. I got a big ass head too. Look how big this thing is. How do you pack this? I don't know. Use your elbow. I don't know. Like that. It's about all you can do. Now, Chris Dips 1 can pack it because he does that little hobbit pack like this. Holds it. I don't even know how he does it like this. But anyway. Jeez. Look at that shit right there. That's a big ass pancake. I am actually going to try and get a hold of another one of these, and I'm going to do the whole damn thing. If you haven't seen my 7 cans in under 2 minutes video, you might want to check that out. Yeah, I did 7 cans, put them in my mouth. Everybody said, what a waste of dip. Who gives a shit? Fucking $16. So, we're going to put we can't put a baby pussy ass pinch in here. All right, we gotta pack us a hogger out of this big ass can. Now, having cans this size, if this was Copenhagen, it probably caused me to pack the biggest lip skis you could get in your mouth.
Feel the burn.
Oh, I'm not a big Grizzly Wintergreen fan, but it's not bad. But for some reason, it just tastes extra special coming out of this fucking thing right here. Now, I don't like to pack huge hog legs when I do a video because I'm talking so much and shit gets everywhere. We're going to push it over on the side. So we'll let that soak a while. Hey, it tastes like Grizzly Wintergreen. Got that, even though this is a big fancy can, got that processed plastic fucking taste that Grizzly seems to always have in their shit. So if you can get a hold of one of these, I'd suggest you do it. And maybe not even crack it because it might be a relic. It might be a collector's item. I don't know if they're going to re-release or if they're going to pull them for good or what. I don't know. We need a mud jug to spin in. Holy shit, Mud Jug 1. Do you have a new mud jug of the day? Yes, I do. We have the brand spanking new Confederate Outlaw mud jug. Look at that shit. That is sexy right there. So, obviously, we have some Confederate flags integrated into this pattern. There's actually some barbed wire. And you got a skull that has a hat on. Hence, we called it the Confederate Outlaw. Now you can get this mud jug or any mud jug off of mudjug.com for 25% off using the code OUTLAW all weekend long till Sunday midnight Pacific Standard Time. So we are gonna do mail call. I keep getting this Stoker's thing in the mail. It's like they're sending one every other week or something. Stoker's, go to stokersnuff.com, get yourself a free mud jug. You can sign up and get a free mud jug. They're giving away, I believe they're giving away like 100 of them a month. So people are getting them. That'll be going on till I believe the end of November. I'm not quite sure. We got some Grizzly mail, which is fitting for, the Grizzly big ass can. Pack a better pouch. First of all, you don't pack pouches, okay? Second of all, you shouldn't be dipping pouches. So I don't know, maybe their sales of pouches are going down fucking tubes. Who knows? But probably give you coupons for, all pouches. Guess where this is going? Thanks, but no thanks, Grizzly. I'm actually getting a little buzz off that big ham hock of Grizzly. A little bit, nothing major. I think Grizzly might pack a bit more of a punch than Copenhagen. I mean, I'm a Copenhagen long cut guy, but obviously I pack probably a little bigger hammer than normal. News of the week. Anybody watch the NASCAR race this weekend? The Cup race? First race of the chase? I loved it when old Kevin Harvick put her into the wall. Yes, sirree. But I wasn't real happy with old Kevin Harvick after the race, pushing my boy Big Johnson. Kind of horse shit, in my opinion. But we're not going to do NASCAR trading cards today. I'll kind of give that a little bit of a break. Maybe next time we'll do that. But, I'm pulling for Carl Edwards. He's my boy. He got second. Denny Handjob Handlin. That's what I think of Denny Handjob Handlin right there. He pulled the win out of his ass. I mean, I was freaking shocked. As long as neither one of the Bush brothers won. Kurt was close. Kyle was close. Thank God neither one of them won. We do not want those cocksuckers winning any races, especially now. So, and good old pretty boy Austin Dillon, never ridden a horse in his life, but wears that cowboy hat. Well, he put her into the wall, blew a tire. I gotta love it. So now it's time for Troops of the Week. We do Troops of the Week because we support the troops. So we're actually putting together a bunch of care packages to go overseas to a bunch of different sets of troops over there. When you guys purchase a limited edition mud jug or roadie or a classic, you actually can choose which roadie or classic you get for free, the basic colors, and there's an option to donate to the troops. We've had a lot of people do that, so that's cool. So I got on my phone here a bunch of Troops of the Week. First one is Buddy Blaze Fitji in the U.S. Marine Corps. He's just graduated boot camp. So shout out to him. I want to shout out Elijah Butler. He is in the Marine Corps. Might as well shout out my buddy Eric Norwood as well. He's in the Marine Corps. Sergeant Jason Tobin, U.S. Army. Served 2.5 years in Iraq and received 2 Purple Hearts. Holy smokes. That is all I got for Troops of the Week. So I had this hog leg ham hock in my lip. This Grizzly Wintergreen from this big ass 6-in-1 can. Again, don't ask me where to get it. I have no clue. We live in California, so we're very limited. We actually have Copenhagen mint here, which apparently most people can't get that in a lot of places throughout the country. But if you can't find that Grizzly 6-in-1 can, you can hopefully find the Grizzly Camouflage Wintergreen cans. Those are out now as well. Grab yourself a Confederate Outlaw mud jug. These are going to go fast. I'm telling you right now, these will frickin' fly. Anything with a Confederate flag, rebel flag on, just goes like hotcakes. We do not conform to society's bullshit and the pressures and politically correct And oh, you hurt my feelings. Shut your pie hole. If you don't like the flag, then you know what? Don't look at it. Simple as that. I want to give a shout out to Zona Holsters for making this custom Kydex holster from a big ass can of Grizzly. I'm gonna lock and load that shit. I don't know about you guys, but this weekend I plan on doing a shitload of dipping, you know what I'm saying? That's about it for me. Always be a man and reach for that 6-in-1 can. Cause if you ain't packing, you slacking. And if you ain't spitting black, get your silky pink, lacy, white thong underwear out of your crack. I'm out. It's time for a big ass Grizzly Can Showdown. Oh, I forgot to do fucking... Hey!